Okay, let's talk about the school lunchbox. For so many of us, it's the daily scramble, right? That frantic morning puzzle. But what if we could flip that script? What if that little box could actually be one of the most powerful tools you have to fuel your child for a day of learning and running and playing? Today, we are going to unlock some awesome secrets to packing healthy, delicious lunches that your kids will actually eat.
You've seen it, I've seen it, we've all seen it. That 3 o'clock meltdown. The after-school hanger. It's so common we almost think it's just a normal part of the day. But really, a lot of the time, this is a direct result of a lunch that just didn't have the right kind of fuel to get them through a really demanding school day.
And let's be real, the pressure is intense. Standing in front of an open fridge at 7 a.m., trying to come up with something that's new and healthy and something they won't trade away, it can feel like an impossible task. But you are definitely not alone in feeling that way. And the good news? It doesn't have to be so complicated.
So let's get out of that guessing game and get into a system. We're going to move from the problem to the solution with a really simple, science-backed framework that honestly takes so much of the stress out of packing.
Now, this isn't just some random idea. This framework comes straight from nutritional science, and it's used by experts at places like Harvard. It's called the plate method, and it's basically our blueprint for a perfectly balanced meal. And you know why it works so well? Because it's designed to provide that steady, slow-release energy that prevents those afternoon energy crashes we all dread.
The absolute beauty of this method is how simple it is. Seriously, no counting calories, no complicated math. Just picture the lunchbox. You're going to fill half of it with colorful fruits and veggies. Then 1/4 gets a healthy protein, and the last quarter gets some whole grains. That's it. That 50-25-25 split is your secret weapon for sustained energy.
And to make it even more foolproof, just think of it like a checklist. Every single lunch just needs 4 things: 1 fruit, 1 veggie, 1 protein, and 1 whole grain. If you can check those 4 boxes, you've nailed it. You've packed a winning lunch. It's a super simple rule that guarantees a balanced meal every time.
Okay, so the formula is down. Now let's get to the fun part and see what this actually looks like in a real lunchbox. We've got some easy and delicious ideas that work for pretty much everyone, even those super picky eaters.
First up, these pinwheel wraps. They are such a great alternative to the same old sandwich. You just take a whole wheat tortilla, layer on some lean turkey or cheese, maybe sneak in some spinach, roll it up tight, and slice it. They're easy for little hands to manage, and let's be honest, they just look way more fun to eat.
Okay, here is a pro tip that will save you so much time. Use your leftovers. This tuna and bean salad is a perfect example. It's totally packed with protein and fiber, which keeps them feeling full and focused. Plus, you're turning last night's dinner into a brand new meal. That's a win-win.
You know, kids love those store-bought lunch kits, but they can be loaded with sodium and preservatives. So why not make your own? It is so incredibly easy. Just pack some whole grain crackers, some good quality cheese cubes, and some lean deli meat. You control all the ingredients, and they still get that fun, snacky lunch they love.
And the inspiration just keeps coming. Think about a slice of leftover pizza from the night before, or some chicken and rice. On a cold day, a warm soup in a thermos is amazing. You can even do a deconstructed taco salad in a box, or let them build their own grain bowl. The possibilities are seriously endless.
All right, so we have the what to pack down. Now let's talk about the how. These are the little tips and tricks that are going to make your morning so much smoother and help those lunchboxes come home empty.
Sunday is about to become your new best friend. Seriously, spend just an hour chopping some veggies or cooking a big batch of quinoa for the week. It's a total game changer. And get your kids in on the action. It's a known fact that they are way more likely to eat a lunch they actually helped make. Try to keep things interesting by rotating different breads like pitas or bagels. And always remember, a colorful lunchbox isn't just pretty. That rainbow of colors means a rainbow of nutrients.
And hey, here is something that's super important but often gets overlooked: hydration. Those sugary juices can cause these big energy spikes and then a crash. Water is what their brains and bodies are actually craving to stay hydrated and focused. It is truly a non-negotiable for a good day at school.
Now this brings us to a topic that is absolutely 100% critical: food safety. A healthy lunch is only healthy if it's actually safe to eat. So let's make sure we're all getting an A+ in this department.
You know, the USDA makes this really simple for us with 4 key steps: clean, separate, cook, and chill. So clean your hands and your cutting boards, separate raw meats from things like veggies to avoid cross-contamination, Cook foods to the right temperature and chill everything, leftovers, packed lunches, as soon as you can. Now get ready for this, because this statistic from a USDA study is pretty wild. Only 3% of people actually wash their hands correctly before they start making food. That means just taking the time to wash with soap and water for at least 20 seconds is one of the single best things you can do to prevent foodborne illness.
So how do we keep food out of that temperature danger zone? You know, that range between 40 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit where bacteria just love to grow? Well, for hot foods like soup, preheat a thermos by filling it with boiling water first. Let it sit for a minute, dump it out, and then add your hot food. For cold foods, you want to use at least 2 cold sources. Think a frozen gel pack and a frozen juice box to keep everything safely chilled until lunchtime.
And really, this is the big picture, isn't it? When we approach it with a plan, a little bit of creativity, and a focus on safety, that lunchbox stops being just another chore. It becomes this powerful act of care, really. You're setting the foundation for your child's health and helping them build habits that can last their entire life.
So it all comes down to this question: what's in that lunchbox tomorrow? Is it just another task to check off your to-do list, or is it an opportunity? A chance to fuel your child's body and their mind, and really empower them to have a great day. The choice and all that power is yours.